So today's Tuesday, which means it's Taco Tuesday, and anybody who's watched any of my videos knows that I like to do things a little different for tacos and not just a plain, same old, boring type of taco. So as you can see here, we've got fish tacos we're going to make today, and we're actually going to do them on our electric smoker. And it's probably the first time in a long time anybody's seen me use this, but I tested it out, it's working. So the fish we have going here today, we've got Barramundi. For those that don't know Barramundi, it's actually a type of sea bass that's prevalent in Southeast Asia and Australia. And the really beautiful thing about this fish, check out the skin. I mean, it's a really gorgeous fish, really mild, tasty. But we're only going to be using 2 ingredients. We've got 2 fillets, so we're going to flavor them 2 different ways. So one of them is going to be with Togarashi. If you've never used Togarashi, it's a Japanese 7-spice. I found this at the grocery store. I've actually had it at some Japanese restaurants. It's really awesome spice. So we're going to make a Japanese-inspired taco, and then for the second fish, we're just going to lay on some of our favorite Old Bay. For those in the family that don't want to have the Japanese version, they can have some Old Bay fish. All we're going to do is actually take some melted butter and just spread it on. That's just going to give a little bit more flavor because barramundi really is a mild fish, so it doesn't have a ton of flavor on its own. So real simple. Layer this on. So for the first fish, we're going to use this Togarashi, so not super heavy. As you can see, nice little spice, and just to give you an idea of what it's got, has chili, sesame, orange peel, some nori, which is seaweed, a couple of different spices, and some sesame seeds. So this one looks nicely done. And then the second fish, our favorite Old Bay. If you don't know Old Bay, you really need to get to know Old Bay. As I've said before, I used to live in DC, and this was one of my go-to things to use. It's just amazing with anything seafood. Normally I do this with salmon on the grill, and my family loves that, so there's no reason it shouldn't go well with the barramundi. It's a little liver on. I didn't put any seasoning on it, any salt, pepper, because these already have enough salt. The other thing we have going here, which is going to be really nice to see, is we're going to take some eggplant, we're going to smoke it as well. And making eggplant chips, have different sizes just to see how they're going to cook. But pretty much the sliced ones are these baby eggplants that we got from family who were down in Homestead in the farmland. So anybody who thinks Miami is just about South Beach, there's a lot to this area, a lot of great farming. And we also have these beautiful little baby graffiti eggplant, which I sliced up just a little bit so they can cook through in the center, but we're going to keep those whole. We're going to pop them into our smoker. Okay, so we have our smoker already heated up. It's at about 215 now. We set it for 200. So we're going to go ahead and pop this open. Nothing in there just yet. We're going to put the fish in the middle rack over here. And then we're going to go ahead and put the eggplant just one level higher. The great thing about electric smokers, lock it up. And on this one we have a tube to put our wood chips. So we're going to be using alderwood. Alderwood is a really light, mild smoke. Not even going to put too much. And we're not going to soak the wood chips. There's really no need to soak them. But we're going to go ahead. We just pop it right inside in the hopper, turn it, and it's good to go. That's it. So you could see our fish is smoked up pretty nice. It's at about 150 degrees, which is well done enough. So we're actually going to go ahead, pull the fish out, and we raise the temperature, and we're going to let the eggplant cook just a little bit longer, and we'll let the fish rest. Finished smoking everything. We took out the eggplant. We've got our fish here, which looks delicious. So the only other thing I want to do before we start making our tostadas is actually make up a little mayo here. So I've got some mayonnaise, a little bit of wasabi, and some Togarashi. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of mix this up. So we got a little spicy, our own little spicy mayo. And no, this is not an aioli, it's just spicy mayo. Take a little bit of this, spread it on our tostada. So pretty much it's open face Taco Tuesday. Next we're going to take a couple of slices of this smoked eggplant, not the thin ones, and the rest of it actually looks really good to just snack on. And then we're going to take just a little bit of our barramundi. Oop. Pardon the fingers. Okay, I wash my hands plenty of times. So super soft and flaky. And to top it all off, and the reason my house actually smells like pure vinegar right now is I made some homemade quick pickled red onions. Super easy to make. Take some of these and just top our tostada with it. And there we go. You've got a Japanese inspired open face taco tostada, whatever you want to call it. You've got some wasabi mayo, smoked eggplant, Togarashi smoked barramundi, some pickled red onions, and then also to snack we've got these nice little eggplants. Super flavorful. And now we enjoy.